Welcome back. Now today we are going to start few examples based on properties of rational numbers. So the first example, minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 5 plus 5 upon 2 minus 3 upon 5 into 1 upon 6. We have to solve this expression using few properties. Now what we do, first of all, we will rearrange the terms. So we will write it as minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 5 minus 3 by 5 into 1 upon 6 plus 5 by 2, like this. The third term we have written in the middle. Now you can see 3 by 5 is here as well as here. So we can take 3 by 5 common. So you take 3 by 5 common, minus 2 by 3, minus 1 by 6 and plus 5 by 2 as it is. This is nothing but the distributive property. You see, it is distributive property of multiplication over addition. So this is distributive property. So now 3 by 5 into, now 3 and 6 can be taken as LCM. So minus 4 minus 1 plus 5 by 2, like this. 3 by 5 into minus 5 by 6, like this. Now this 5 gets cancelled, 3 2s are 6. So minus 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2. When we cancel it, the answer is 0. Because 5 by 2 is a number and minus 5 by 2, whenever you put the negative sign to any number, you get the additive inverse of that number. So 5 by 2 is a rational number, minus 5 by 2 is its additive inverse. So when we are adding them, the result will be the identity element for addition, which is 0. So this is your answer. Now the next question. Once again we have to simplify it, we have to solve it. So first of all, if we have to rearrange the terms, means now you see 2 by 5 is here as well as here. So we can take 2 by 5 common. So when you take 2 by 5 common, like this. So you see, this is nothing but the distributive property. Okay. Now 2 by 5, 14 and 5. The LCM will be 70. So you write 70 here. like this. if you cancel it like this, 1 upon 4, minus 42 plus 5, that is minus 37. Now 175 and 4, the LCM will be 700. So it is 148. And 175 minus 323 upon 700 will be your answer. The answer is minus 323 upon 700. Clear? Next question. Write the additive inverse of minus 5 upon 9. So I told you, whenever you change the sign of any rational number, means if it is positive you make it negative, if it is negative you make it positive, and you will get the additive inverse. So here it will be 5 by 9. The answer will be 5 by 9. The additive inverse, just change the sign, that is the answer. Now write the additive inverse of minus 6 upon minus 5. See, first of all, when it is minus 6 upon minus 5, you can cancel the negative sign. So it will be 6 by 5. And 6 by 5, change the sign and it will be minus 6 by 5. So the additive inverse will be minus 6 by 5. And there is one more part. And that part is 19 upon minus 6. Now you know 19 upon minus 6 is nothing but minus 19 by 6. So its additive inverse will be 19 by 6. And that is your answer. Clear? Now write the multiplicative inverse of minus 13 upon 19. Now you see, when two numbers are multiplied and the answer is the multiplicative identity, that is 1, then only one number is called the multiplicative inverse of the other. Now suppose 5 is a number. With what number we should multiply 5 so that the answer is 1? Obviously the answer is 1 upon 5. So whenever you multiply a number by its reciprocal, then you get 1. That means to find the multiplicative inverse of any number, just write down its reciprocal. Means the multiplicative inverse of minus 13 by 19 will be minus 19 by 13. The reciprocal, that is minus 19 by 13. Now the second part, minus 5 by 8 into minus 3 by 7. So first of all you multiply and then you write its multiplicative inverse. So minus into minus becomes plus. 5 into 3 is 15 and 8 into 7 56, and its multiplicative inverse will be 56 upon 15. The reciprocal, that is 56 upon 15. Clear? Now next question, multiply 6 by 13, 6 upon 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. The question says multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 upon 16. So 6 by 13 multiplied by the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16 will be minus 16 by 7. This will be the reciprocal, minus 16 by 7. Now you multiply, minus, definitely minus will be there. 16 into 6, 96, and 13 into 7, 91. So your answer is minus 96 upon 91. Clear? Next question. Next question. Eight upon 9 is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 whole 1 by 8. We have to write whether it is true or false. We have to write whether it is true or false. So I told you, whenever you multiply a number with its multiplicative inverse, the result has to be 1. So 8 by 9 multiplied by minus 9 by 8. Okay, when you multiply, you see the answer is minus 1. But I told you the answer should be 1. Here the answer is minus 1, so it is false. 8 by 9 is not the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 whole 1 by 8. But they are saying that they are multiplicative inverse, so the answer is false. Okay, next question. .3 is the multiplicative inverse .3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 whole 1 by 3. Again, we have to check whether it is true or false. So 0.3 means 0.3 multiplied by 3 whole 1 by 3 means 10 by 3. That is 3 upon 10 into 10 upon 3. So you can see the answer is 1. That means the statement is true, because 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 whole. 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 whole 1 by 3, so it is true. Next question. Write the rational number that does not have write the rational number that does not have a reciprocal. Although almost all the rational numbers have the reciprocals, just simply you have to change the numerator and denominator. But there is only one rational number that does not have a reciprocal, and the answer is 0, because definitely 0 is a rational number. But when you write the reciprocal of 0, it will be 1 upon 0, and 1 upon 0 is not a rational number. So 0 has no reciprocal. So the answer will be 0 is the rational number which does not have a reciprocal. Clear? Because I explained 1 upon 0 will be 1 upon 0 is not a rational number. Clear? Now write the rational numbers which are write the rational numbers which are equal to their reciprocals. So just think about those rational numbers which are reciprocal, which are equal to reciprocals of themselves, or they are the reciprocals of themselves. So the first rational number is 1, because the reciprocal of 1 is also 1, isn't that? 1 upon 1 is 1 only. So 1 is the first rational number, and similarly minus 1. The reciprocal of minus 1 means 1 upon minus 1, that is again minus 1. So there are two rational numbers, 1 and minus 1, which are equal to their own reciprocals. So here your answer will be 1 and minus 1 are the two rational numbers which are equal to their reciprocals. So we did few questions today. Now we'll discuss a few more examples about the properties of rational numbers in the next period. So you have to, as I told you, make a separate notebook for mathematics, and you have to copy or you have to note down all these things in that notebook. It's a must, because we'll evaluate those copies, and if you don't have your up-to-date copy, then you will be in trouble. Okay? And we'll send the PDFs along with the video, so you can take help from those PDFs also. Thank you.